Welcome back everyone to another Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit on the PlayStation 3. But of course we're going to continue on with Trial right here for these other modes, but the first one we're going to go with is Survival mode. Now of course you're probably thinking to yourself, well, are you going to continue doing the story mode for getting all the drawing pieces and doing all the difficulties? Well, that's going to be a little bit of a hard part because there's not really much you could do besides replay the whole entire battles again with a higher difficulty, like right here. Finally, I could go to very hard difficulty, but I probably do have to complete every single difficulty that I have not done so I can unlock Z difficulty. And I do not even know how long that's going to take because I know some of these battles, they may seem like they're very easy, but knowing how the drawing pieces work, you know, some of the opponents may have a better advantage than I do, unless I unlock, of course, the drawing piece as well. Same thing right here, drawing pieces, I only have around 50% of it, and I don't know how much I am missing, but as well, I know there's a full list or somewhere on the internet where you could collect all the drawing pieces, but that's also going to take another long time because and then I have to go to every battle or every single battle that unlocks them in order to get them, of course. But you know, it depends on you if you want to do that or not. But for me personally, I think I'm not going to focus on this very much. Maybe I will do this in my own time because at the end of the day, this is going to take a long time to do, of course, because it's so many difficulties and so many battles that, yeah, there's a lot of replay value that you could do here, but you know, for content wise, there's not really much. You know, it's just Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, Cell Saga, Bardock, and then Broly. So that's basically all you can do right here in the Chronicles or the story mode. I know in Xbox they do have achievement points, but I don't know very much about what you can do for those achievement points, how to get them. But here in PlayStation, there's no trophy system at all. Even if you go check, if I go check right now to my, you know, right here to trophy collection, there's no trophy system at all. Like, even if I go right here, there's no trophy system at all for Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit for the PlayStation 3. So that's the only bad luck about it. So yeah, there's not really much you could do content wise. So the next thing we're just going to do is just go to Trial and do Survival mode. And Versus is pretty simple, nothing much. You could do online battles, but I do not know if online still works for this game. Maybe we could try it someday. I doubt it, but at the same time, probably the servers are down because knowing how online works, when one game is dead or one game doesn't support online anymore, well, the only thing you could do is just do Versus, and that's pretty much it. So right now, I am going to do Trial. We're going to do Survival mode, and of course, pretty simple. Use whatever character you want, and you just battle your way through all the way to the very top. So, of course, there's somehow a leaderboard. Oh, okay, so there is a leaderboard. So there are over 100. So you have to defeat 100 opponents, and look at that. Just a lot. Oh my god, just a lot of Brolys, of course. Oh, nice. I want to use Vegeta and 18, but of course, oh, a lot of Vegeta fans right here. Bardock, Goku, Frieza. I think that was Team Gohan. 17. Okay, we got a good variety, but I guess world ranking and top in the world. Wow, okay, just Broly. So just make it all the way to the top and get 100 defeats. Now, I think I have I have done this before. Wow, this has been a very long time. So 36. So I'm not sure if I am going to get 100, but I'm just going to play it through. Now, if I am going to plan on getting 100, well, that's going to take up a long time too, because, you know, once you do a little mistake, that's it. Nothing really much you could do about it. Just you have to start everything all over again. So what character to use? That's the main important one. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna go with 17. I'm gonna choose this color and yeah, this one. Oh, Didn't mean to click on Goku. We're gonna have our twin sister here. So that's all we get, just Protection 1, Sense Beam, and Partner Taunt. I guess those are just like requirements that you can only do. But I don't really remember Survival Mode very much, but we're gonna try our best because of course it will probably unlock us to do some of the other modes. If not, I probably do have to research how to get those other ones. But let's see how far this survival mode will be, because I know when it comes to this game, it's crazy how much they did with the whole entire, not just content, but like with all the characters and everything, and the, you know, newer mechanics that they put in this game.
Back off, I'll handle this.
So yeah, this is the only problem when it comes to bursting. You have these drum pieces activating, and of course that's why it takes a little bit more longer to finish. Ginyu's Rage. Yeah, and then some drawing pieces take a little longer than others, which is not a bad deal, but it is what it is. Just grab him. Oh, okay. Huh, okay, he could dodge then, alright. It's too bad they only give you green health, which is, you know, a little bit bad on that part, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. So now we have 18, our sister. I think getting 100 is not gonna be, I wouldn't say that tough, but I think for sure they do get harder a long time, much more longer, of course. But I think as well, I think people use Broly a lot because of course he's massive. And knowing how much, I guess you could say, the hitbox is with his moves, I mean, it's pretty simple to use him for this whole entire trial mode. I was gonna use 18 for this survival mode because, I don't know, the twins in this game, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun to play with. But we just gotta keep it up, of course. Trunks. Oh, here we go. Our rematch. It's too bad with Trunks is you gotta have the sword with him all the time. But it's funny because when you finally defeat the Cell Saga and you see that scene when he goes back to his own time, he doesn't have his sword at all, and they like take it away from him. So I'm not sure they did that by accident. Well, not just by accident. I guess they just did it because, you know, it's an iconic scene when he finally is able to help his world in the future. Sorry. Just trying to concentrate on this because feels like it might be easy, but I know probably for sure it's gonna get a lot more harder right now.
Damn it. Here it goes.
And knowing these drawing pieces, like, just gotta be careful. But I don't know, it's been a long time since I've done this survival mode, so I do not know how difficult it's going to be for the other characters. But yeah, basic survival mode, I mean, just follow your way to the top and see if you make it, of course. And also, if you do hear my PlayStation fan like spinning up a lot, sorry about that. I mean, this is a PlayStation 3, of course, so not that it's bad, it's just that it's unfortunate that, you know, there's not much cooling you can do with the PlayStation 3, of course, because it only runs everything on one little fan trying to do all the work. Because I know I had to replace it. If you guys have not seen my post in the YouTube community, I did have to change the thermal paste. So I had to open up my PlayStation 3, change out the thermal paste, because I think that is the reason why the fan, it was spinning up a lot. Like you just hear it like a jet engine, and it's just, you know, it's just not really good when it comes to making your videos, and then you have your console like a little bit close to you or wherever you're sitting for your microphone. You don't want that to pick up. So yeah, that's the only sad part about it, is that, you know, just wish all, you know, consoles didn't have this problem. But we'll see how it will go for Xbox and the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, but we'll just see for ourselves. Let's see, how much damage do I do if I fight? Like always, they always run away every time. Oh, nice. Got him with the last shot. But this game is a lot of fun, guys. Like, if you have not played this game yet, I do recommend it. But if it comes to content, it's not going to be the best thing, because all you could do, sorry, is just do story mode, and that's pretty much it. That's all you could really do. So, you know, yeah, there's content right here, but I guess at the same time, I feel like this was just more of a prototype than an actual game. Yeah, like more of a prototype than just a game, because there's so much they could have done with this game, like more story mode, more characters, more content. But I don't know, I just did not know what direction they were trying to go with this game. But it's too bad that this is what it offers. Ooh, very nice, Reddit. See, now they're getting a little bit. Ooh, all right. Yeah, I had a feeling something like that was gonna happen. Oh, okay. I guess he let go in the last one. How much health do I get? Oh, recovers your whole health? Interesting. Maybe it's because I'm still in the very beginning of the game, so not really much you could do there. But I'm very surprised. I am very surprised that they let us have that much health. Because I know a lot of these are mostly like Street Fighter. You guys have not played that game. That survival mode is just terrible. Because yeah, you do have like a score system. But the problem with that survival mode is that the CPU characters just get harder and harder and harder, and sometimes it's just like they're impossible to defeat. And once you lose all your progress, and you have to do everything all over again. That means you have to play everything starting off for 0 and then work your way up again. So yeah, that survival mode is just not the best. It's not the best with Street Fighter 5. But it's been a very long time since I played Street Fighter 5, because I did want to get into it, but I just, you know, when it came out for like launch date of it, it was just not that fun. Like, I tried to do this, online battles, but the online battle was just terrible. Online was just terrible for Street Fighter. So it was hard for me to like keep getting interested in it, because I did want it to get really good in the game, but knowing how online is, man, I will always get lags, like people not having good internet connection. Like, it was just a pretty horrible experience, if I say so myself. It was just not the best, I will say. But I would wonder how this game was for online. Like, I wonder how many people spam moves, or, you know, how many good combinations they did or whatever. I wonder how it was back then for this game, because I know I got this game a little bit late, because I was not like, I would say how most people will say it, the first adopters or the first launch people to get the PlayStation 3 in launch date. I got this game very late, like actually very late, like I would say like a couple of years ago, before it was about to, or PlayStation was about to release the PlayStation 4. So I was a little bit late to the party, but I do not know how it was back then around, what, 2006 or 2008 this game came out? I think it was 2008. It's been a long time, but I do wonder how it was for the online, because, you know, I could imagine how much, you know, bad lag or bad Wi-Fi players will be for this game, but who knows? Who knows?